Here's a quick demonstration on how to use Primary Records Guide to information blocking. Look, there's a lot of things happening in our healthcare system, and we need to start submitting so that we can make sure that information is flowing and care is not disrupted. So, case in point, we just personally, as a family, had this experience. So I'll generically write about it, but show you how to use this GPT and to form your information blocking claim, and then show you how to submit it. So in this case, there was some missing records. So I showed up to a new office. So this part, you're just telling your story. You can even use the microphone if you just want to talk into it. But in this case, showed up to a new office. They had gotten most of my workup about my heart, but uh, they never received the results of a EKG recently done. Okay. And let's say this is a common thing. We show up, and sometimes our doctor offices get the information. Sometimes they don't at all. Sometimes there's parts of it that are flowing in. Like, we need to be sharing these experiences so that data is better flowing and there's not these gaps in care for our patients. So when you put in your story, it does not have to be pretty. The GPT is going to walk you through, because what it's doing is helping you build your information blocking claim with a whole knowledge in the background from our personal experience and being in the inaugural group boot camp for information blocking. So it's going to start asking you questions. It's going to reframe to make sure it's understanding the situation as you're trying to relay it. Um, so you can share here, so the EKG was done in the ER of Indiana University Health. And then did the new office say anything about why they didn't? No, the nurse indicated she faxed request 3 times. So again, you're giving it information, and it's going to keep building your claim. So it's going to rephrase what it knows so far, and then it's going to start asking clarification. So who at I or the request sent to, and actually, sorry, they were sent to the cardiology department where another EKG was done. So I got my story wrong, so I can change mid shift here. Were the requests sent to? Did your new office say they were ever received any response at all? They did get other test results faxed back, but never the key one they were asking for. So again, conversationally, we're working through how to build this information. So recapping again. So it's going to say where the KJ was done. It's going to give you encouragement along the way. And again, some more clarifying. So did they give any reason? No reason was stated by the nurse on why she didn't get it. So nurses everywhere, we face this all the time when we're making those requests. We're trying to get the information that we want to have for that office visit with that patient. And there's always these like weird gaps, and we will keep requesting, and sometimes we get it and sometimes we don't. Um, so um, if there's any information at any point, you can always just keep adding to it. But the last step here is really getting to, did it impact your care? So, which this does happen, but unfortunately, it did not happen to this person in our family. But if you ever have to show up and they can't see you because they didn't get your information, or they had to repeat something in their office, then and that's a cost to you. Definitely. So did not delay. And fortunately, and then, it's not trying to it's just honestly answer these questions to not delay. Unfortunately, able to create a great plan still. Just, just frustrated. We had to download the report needed and send via my chart message to the office, right? So it's funny to me because this was all normalized. The nurse couldn't find it. Oh, that's just how it goes. The patient is asked if they can get it. okay, I'll ask for it. And then we have to do all of these extra steps. Like, that's not how the system should be running. This information should be flowing. And so this is our ability to build that claim. So that's helpful. Let me check one last piece here. Has this kind of thing happened? So what the claim is trying to build is saying, is this a pattern? Has this happened to you before? Has it happened to another family member? Do you hear from other patients or nurses or folks? So um, the nurse did indicate this happens all the time. And it's two hospital systems that are on different EHRs. So it's not our responsibility in filing this information blocking claim of whose fault and what happened and everything. Our role in information blocking claims is to share the experience as that patient, as that caregiver, and even as that nurse. Like, I would have loved to educate that nurse, even though I know she's super busy. But hopefully, things like this GPT can start helping us quickly formulate what we need to do. So again, it's giving me the recap, and you can see it is building your information blocking claim case for you. And then it's going to say, yes, let's draft the claim now. Sorry, the the spelling is amazing. Draft the claim now, and it will fill out that information. And you are obviously, this is AI, so you always want to see what it is pulling together for you and make sure that that is the story that you want to tell and the information that you need to relay. Uh, and so, what you can do then is copy this and you go over. So, if you Google information blocking, um, ASTP, ONC, it should be this healthit.gov website. I click on it, and the link to file the claim, if you scroll down to this gentleman puzzled at his laptop, I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click on report information blocking complaints. It's going to get me to the portal. And you can see this stuff here. This is what's programmed into that GPT. So it is literally helping you get all of these pieces, because this can kind of feel overwhelming. You are welcome and entitled to remain anonymous. I will say, there is some back and forth sometimes if your case especially caused harm and you need they might need some extra back and forth. So do not be scared to be that person on there, but also understand that sometimes people that are submitting might have relationships with these other offices. So they want to be anonymous because they want to keep good, business relationships, but they're really frustrated that they just can't keep getting information. And literally just paste in. There's this little, you can edit things, obviously take away as much of the chat GPT look and feel. Um, and there you go. You will submit, and that is how you submit an information blocking claim using the GPT to help us make healthcare better. Thanks so much for watching.